Hi everybody. Today's episode is titled "A Reason Does Not Equal a Right." When I was in college, I had a job as a home health aide, and there was one particular lady that I took care of in her home. And this lady was very rude. She made comments to me about every little thing that I would ask of her. I would ask questions trying to get information about how she wanted me to take care of her, and she portrayed it as if, well, what's the matter with you? Don't you know how to give somebody a bath? And I said, I do know how to give someone a bath. I just never gave you one before. In a nutshell, this lady was very rude and she was very bitter and very angry. And I had to say to her in a way that I was comfortable, and in a way to not be disrespectful, to let her know I was only there to help her. And even looking back on the situation, I can understand her being bitter in her situation because she lost her husband, so she was in this house by herself. And now she's at a point in her life where she needs someone to be with her in order for her to be safe and to take care of her. So I can see why she was bitter, but that did not give her the right to mistreat other people. If we have had a bad childhood, if we have been abused, or even in our adult life, if someone has hurt us, we may have a reason not to forgive them, but we don't have a right. Part of the Lord's Prayer in Matthew chapter 6, verse 12, it says, "Forgive us our debts, as we also have forgiven our debtors." Just because we have a reason does not mean that we have a right. If you struggle like me, the encouraging scripture that I want to read is in Psalm chapter 51, verse 10. It says, "Create in me a pure heart, O God, and renew a steadfast spirit within me." Excuse me. God is the only one who can change our hearts from wrong to right. When you go back and you look at Matthew chapter 6, verse 12, it says that we are to pray that God forgives us just like we forgive other people. Doesn't mean we always feel like it. It does mean, though, that it's the right thing to do. And like I just said, God is the only one that can change our hearts from wrong to right. So He's the only one that can change our hearts from a spirit of unforgiveness to a spirit of forgiveness. He won't force His way on us, excuse me, but He will gladly do it if we ask Him to.